I'm proud of being Gambian as well. And I hope they will keep on supporting me in the future. Because I have big plans for Gambians so that I will be able to bring every year different artists. Because I love Jamaican music since I was a child. That's why even my son, I name him Zion. My daughter, I name her Zion. So all that because I love Bob Marley. And
That's good. Thank you, Mr. CEO. Thank you, Aziz Dixon, the man behind Busy Signals concert tomorrow in Banjul. And then as the saying goes, Zion was healed. And then you are the sample of the healing. And then whenever you become the sample of the healing, you become the healing of the nation. As Busy always say, reggae music can prophesize, but it can also inject music to the heart of people and then they feel the vibes. So now we get media houses here. We don't want to keep you long. And then we get the Fatu Network, we get Ultimate, we have Paradise, we have SS Media, TV and others. So now what we're going to do is we want each and everyone to take control. But now you will be guided. These questions you're going to ask is all to Busy Signal. But about the show, the Gambia, and what you think you can make so that the show can be positive. So each media house, if you want to ask any question, just say your name, the house you are represented, and then you can just fire it to us. And we'll hear. Yeah? And then Signal, before we go, yeah? Just give them a brief description of who you are. Yeah? So that they can all have that. Yeah.
Bless up everybody, big up, big up. So thankful that everybody's here. I'm so thankful that I'm here. I'm so thankful that God spared our lives. So we all could be here today. You know, I'm Busy Signal. I'm from Jamaica. I've been doing music professionally since 2005. And Zion brought me here to Gambia. I've been here once before. This is the first place I came when coming to Africa. This is my first African country that I visited. First time ever, way back, and now it's my second time coming here, and I'm so happy that I'm here, honored to be here, representing music, representing the culture, what we share in Jamaica, you know what I mean, a lot of which is inspired by here, the motherland, Africa, as well. So, it's Busy Signal, I'm here, you ask whatever question you want to ask. Zion Promotion is already here, we are already here, we're there upon the ground, and it's a blessing.
My name is Anita Child, with Harriet from Jamaica, Roots of Heaven Jamaica, and Senjiga Productions. Being that this is your second time in the Gambia, and there are a number of Gambian artists, do you see any collaborations between you and some of the Gambian artists so that we can continue to build the bridges between Jamaica and Gambia?
Most definitely, most definitely. I guess we try to organize where we listen to some of the music here and some of the artists, and then if we got little time, or even when I get back, because music is easier to be done nowadays. And once I like the music, that's the key right there. Once I like the music, I'm ready. You know what I mean? So we could collaborate, we could help each other to reach places musically, and to share the different culture and to fuse music. I have no problem doing collaborations with any artist in the world. But once I like it, you know what I mean? That's the key thing for me.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dauda Private. I work for the Public Network. Thank you so much. 21 years ago, you worked with the solution Step Out that take you to the international stage. And in 2006, you named it your first album. Tell us, what shaped your musical career 2 decades ago? And after this day, we hear
Yeah. Step Out, I guess most of my songs, most of the vibe and the energy is just from the vibe and people around. And I create music out of just the blessing. I don't literally write music. I put my headphones on and I go to the studio and I just record music. So my type of blessing is a divine intervention by the music. So I don't question it, I don't try to complain, I just accept the blessing and I just deliver. So I don't literally write, but I put the headphones on and I just contribute to the industry. So it's a blessing for me. And naming my first album Step Out was just a choice I made because the first song that people know me for back then was the Step Out song. Signal show you're gonna get Rastaman music, dancehall music, reggae music, rocksteady music. If you want hip hop, we got it. If you want music like Celine Dion, I can do it. And there's no limit to music. And there's no limit to my type of style that the Most High has been blessed me with. So I keep doing music and I keep contributing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
My name is Laura from the Ultimate Media, the Ultimate Boss. You know, this question goes out to Busy. Your music often talks about social issues. What message would you convey to your Gambian fans and your Gambian audience, to the youth them who want to make it, the hustlers out there, who want to make it like you and make it like any other person, you know?
I want to say to all out there trying to make it, it don't matter what field it is, whether you're in music, whether you're selling corn, whether you're selling slippers, clothes, whatever you do not give up on your dream. Believe in what you do. Believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Whatever you do it to the best of your ability. And keep going. Yeah, believe in yourself. Believe in what you do. Keep going. Do it to the best of your ability. If you're going to do it and you're going to do it 50% or 98%, I don't recommend it. Do it to the best of your ability, even when it seems like it's hard or it seems like you want to give up. Keep going. Keep going, because you don't know that minute or that second. Like if I gave up when I was recording Step Out, and I was like, maybe I could do it tomorrow, and I put it off, maybe tomorrow never come. So we gotta focus, we gotta do what we do. Keep going and keep that job going. And you ask about the message throughout the music. I love sending positive messages. You know what I mean? I like uplifting us as a nation, as a people. I like uplifting and just setting the pace for ourselves. A lot of us get a little bit ahead. You know what I mean? A lot of us, we wasn't born with riches, or we wasn't born with land and gold and diamonds and everything, but within us, there's everything. We got to bring it out and express it. And I like to share the positive music and message through my music, through my messages, through my melodies, and reach out to people worldwide. Yeah, man.
Yeah, respect.
That's it. Go
Yeah,
100%. Never give up. Yeah, yes, sir. 1 second, 1 second.
So first of all, I'll just want to shout out Zion Promotion for deciding to take a bold step by bringing Busy Signal live in the Gambia for the second time. The question I have is, Busy, you said that you made your debut in the music industry in 2005. So about 20 years ago now, what are some of the challenges that you think that are currently pressing the industry, global music industry, and what are some of the amendments that you feel when we have it, it will actually help develop the industry and take it to higher heights? Thank you.
Yes. There's a lot of fight. There's a lot of envy, there's a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of gatekeepers. But now it's all easier. It's easier now. When I came into the music, there always been fight, there always been obstacles, there always gonna be hurdles. But it's easier now as we speak. Now I could make music through the phones. It's easier. We could record through these. We could record music. Tomorrow morning we could put this up. YouTube or whatever platform. Tomorrow morning it's go viral. The whole world know you. That's where it's at today. And it's gonna be like that forevermore. So now all a person gotta do is be consistent and be determined to make it in whatever you do. You could post a picture tomorrow or post a picture tonight, and tomorrow you've been invited to the United States or to India or to Japan or to wherever, just by a picture. So today's world is so easy to just go for what you want and be determined. Yeah, but people gonna fight, people gonna be jealous, people gonna talk, people gonna do everything. When I was coming here, I heard that it was a fake, Busy's not gonna make it. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from, but whoever and whatever and however they started that fake news, thank them for that because we are here and they just got to do what they do. But we are here. Yeah, so today's world is so much easier, like you said, as a young youth. Like you said, the challenges we face, challenges is going to be there, but you cannot make the challenges overcome you. Never make the challenges overcome.
That's good. That's good. We learn from resilience and consistency.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. I mean, yes, you.
Okay, I guess my name is Swebu. I'm from SS Media TV. I'm gonna have two follow-up and one question from your own statement. And the follow-up from my colleague here, I'm gonna say. She did say about collaboration. If there will be any possible collaboration between you and Gambia.
Yes.
We see that other Jamaican artists who came here, some did not have it, but some have it. But instead, it doesn't make enough potential impact because they only leave the music here if the Gambians are consuming. When you move back to Jamaica, you don't promote that music in Jamaica. How if you to have it, are you gonna expect the same from you as well? And the other follow-up will be why the busy signal you.
Okay. Well,
And
yeah. So let me start with the first question. We also gotta consider. So if I do a music here, if I do music with a Gambian artist or whichever artist, now it's a collective effort. So that music, we gotta come together and promote that music. Yeah. So if you are saying we do music here with a Gambian artist, just saying, and then we go back to Jamaica, and then we don't promote it in Jamaica, maybe it's whichever artist that did that, maybe it's for different reasons. Maybe the resources, maybe people don't come together, join, because it takes this. It takes this. It takes this. So maybe it's a joint effort for artists. If you do a song and a color, it's 50-50. So if we promote it, we probably got to get the right resources together. People got to agree and do what they do professionally well. So we can promote worldwide. You know what I mean? Then now, the second part of the question, why busy signal? I don't know. I'm not really. I think when I remember why I gave myself that name, I just remember that I was up and about, just curious, want to know things, want to work, want to do something, want to uplift myself, want to try to help myself, want to stop depending on my parents, want to stop depending on peers. I want to be busy myself. I want to be up and about, curious. I just want to go and see what's happening in the world, worldwide with different things. I want to know stuff. Sometimes I was moving a little bit too fast. I get into trouble. I was on the wrong side of the law once. You know what I mean? We've been in things, but thanks be to God, I'm here right now, and I just keep going. I keep making it busy signal. I keep keeping it busy.
okay. And finally would be you said you love promoting positive music, and in perception of other Gambian musicians right now believe you have to do controversy or songs that are dirty for you to make it top there. You already make names for yourself producing good singles that young ones can listen to and then be inspired and then be hungry for success in a positive manner. What would be your message for those dancers and artists that think that it's only by getting music that they can make it to top?
Never believe that, man. Never believe that. You know what I mean? It's not. That's not the case. Some people may think that because it's happening at the moment. A moment is not a lifetime. I'd be here if I was doing music to drag down my brothers and sisters. I would never be here. The last time I came here was years ago. Zion Promotion bring me here today, back here now, doing this show for tomorrow, the 3rd of January 2026. I would never be here if it wasn't for most of the positive music. I'm sure that Zion and all the people who is involved in this show and this all who is involved, I'm sure if you ask them, they would not say it's because Busy Signal do dirty music dragging down each other, because I don't even do those type of music. You know what I mean? So I'm sure positive music go far away. The music to drag down each other and everything, that's for a moment, and that's for a hype for the moment. That will die and that will fade. But the positive and the great energy that's going to be here forever, and that's going to be here, that's going to outlive me, it's going to outlive all of us are here. Bob Marley is no longer here. No music that no artist is doing that's dragging down anyone is no more important, no more than Bob Marley music. and all his music is positive music. So we don't want to get the narrative incorrect. Negativity and dragging down, it don't last. So even this is for a hype for a second, or 2-3 days or weeks, it's gonna die. Even the artist that does it's gonna forget it. So positive is gonna outlast negative forever.
All right, that's cool. Just like a previous Jamaican youth in the street wanted to be busy, that's why you are busy. Okay? And then positive message or positive music will always make it forever.
Always.
Yes, Adi Conte, you want some of our music now?
Hi, my name is Adi Conte from Gambia, but I live in Sweden. I'm a social media person known as Tipu. So I'm going to here to the Gambia. My music brother, we can inform us from my works.
Respect.
Thank you.
Respect yourself.
Yeah. By the way, I apologize for coming late. I'm Mojo from Gambian Talents TV. Just out of curiosity, because we knew Gambia.
But it would be good to fuse it. You know what I mean?
Mix and match.
It would be good to fuse it. But you don't need to, because there's an open world. There's Gambians in different parts of the world. You know what I mean? Zion Gambian, he be traveling worldwide. There are many Gambians in different parts of the world. I met Gambians in different parts of the world. So, but it will be wise to fuse a little stuff together with English if you can. If you can, it's not a problem. Because you know what? Music is a worldwide language. There's no language barrier in music. Once people love that music, they don't it go higher than the language. So people be dancing to the beat, people be trying to say what you're saying, don't even understand what you're saying, but they love the music. So music is bigger than language. But if it's good to, it would be wise, or it would be skill, and it would be nice to fuse it with a little English if you want to, because you know the Western world, most of the English-speaking world, they would like to hear a little English now and then, but it's not a must. You don't have to, because the music and the melodies speaks volume way beyond the language.
What is your most memorable moment in the Ghana? Understand you being here of like 16 years ago, 2010, you came here and sat down in the Independence Day, and now after 16 years back in the Ghana, what are some of the takeaways you went with from last 2010?
The love that I receive here is unlike, it's so different. You know what I mean? The love that I received here that was a milestone in my life. You know what I mean? Not a lot of Jamaican artists comes to Africa. Not a lot of Jamaican artists 16 years ago comes to Africa. You know what I mean? And me as a young lad, that time I consider myself very young. But the love that I received here was unmatched, and that stays with me. It's the first time coming to Africa was Gambia. You know what I mean? And I'm back here, and it's a blessing for me.
That's very impactful, and then we thank Gambians for that. Yes.
I mean, basically, thank you once again.
Yes.
You're known for capturing audience due to your stage performance. What are Gambian fans expecting from you somehow to go for tomorrow?
Expect busy signal. You know what I mean? Expect busy signal. Expect me in all my natural form, all my artistic form, and all my art in terms of music form. You know what I mean? And I also bring friends with me. I also bring artists with me from Jamaica as well. You know what I mean? I got my fellow artists, Bling Dog here, I got Kananga, I got one of my younger artists, Jazeel. You know what I mean? So we bring different vibe whenever we move through, just to show the love and deliver the music, and get that love from the people. And we are just so honored to be here, all the way from Jamaica here. It's a blessing just to be here safe and to be here ready to deliver the music to the people. And people could expect the electrifying performances and just love and light and energy. Yes.
That's brilliant. So we're gonna expect more things from you tomorrow. And I know everyone out here is ready to come and patronize Zion and come and see Busy Signal live.
I have a question for Mr. Aziz. Can you just give a rundown of the ticket outlet so that people watching can know where to buy tickets?
Then I will leave it to Mr. Fax, because Fax know everything about it.
Okay. With that, what we're going to do, we have outlets where we distribute the tickets. But most likely, we want everyone to get in touch with us because if you give us a call, or you come to Zion, or you call, we have a unique number where you can reach Zion, and then we'll be able to direct you based on your location.
Can you give that number?
Okay, 1 second, I will be able to. Okay. Okay. I have to take this off because I'm very, very poor in memorizing numbers. But the number is 270009. 270009. Okay, if you want to get tickets for the show, this is the number you can call, and then we'll ask where you are located or where your location is, and then we'll be able to direct you to the right outlet. Okay.
Facts. They said you read 6 numbers, 7 numbers. Read it again.
Okay, let me see. 2700009. Yeah?
Yeah.
2700009. All right?
That's the list.
Okay. Now the outlets also, I need my glasses, but don't worry. So now if you're coming from Brikama, 382-9581, if you leave where we call Evers Packaging Enterprise and Adafra Textile, that's in Fajara, 781-3080. So if you're coming from Brusubi Turntable area, you can dial the number 7259670, which will be P-Chant Enterprise. Or the second number that is 783205. So if you know where is Tijania Fashion, that is when you live around the Kairaba Avenue. So you can dial 5370000. That is if you live in Banjul, Kairaba Avenue, and Serekunda. So you can also dial 5370001, and then the last number is 5730002. So now if you're coming from Kotu, like the Kotu fire area, fire station, you can dial 24444257 or 3922-200. 3922-200. McDonald's, which is 7180420. So if you're coming from around Duplex End, that is Scoop City, we know where you sell ice cream, around when you're going to Pokoloko, the number is 7180420. So if you also going the same way to Pokoloko, there is a restaurant called Rahma's Kitchen. So you can also purchase your ticket from that restaurant, or you can dial the number 799-4914, 7400 or 300 rather, 7400300. So if you're coming all the way out around the village complex, that area, you can call 266-1641. Okay, the last one will be Sally's Restaurant. That is around Sukuta. If you're coming from Sukuta, Java, going, yes, Sally's Restaurant, is it? Senegambia. Yeah, that one. Okay, there was the one in Senegambia. Okay, 336-2384. And the last number is 733-1392. So these are the numbers that you can call to get your tickets. Thank you very much. So,
if you're coming from Tokoloko,
yeah. Rahma's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Or Scoop City. It's Pokoloko.
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 Spanish word. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the name. Yeah.
His favorite
So, Little Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Madness.
Pokoloko.
Pokoloko. Yeah. So now, yeah, man.
Yeah, what is your favorite food in Gambia? Busy.
Huh?
Your favorite food?
Acha.
Ah,
In Gambia.
in Gambia, yeah.
I tried some jollof rice yesterday with fish.
I check it.
They call it Benachin. Jollof rice.
Benachin.
They call it Benachin.
Benachin.
Yes.
Say it Benachin.
Benachin.
Benachin, right?
Benachin.
Can you give us some acapella before we leave?
Acapella? No, before acapella, sorry. Yes. 1 second, we'll come to that.
Thanks. I know you guys, Zion, when we were organizing the event, you have another event with Tangacham, a female artist. I don't know if you guys reach out to her regarding, because there are a lot of talks online. I don't know if So I want you to make some clarification about it.
Yes, that's what I can talk about it. Yes, I reach out to her through Champions Sound and the president of Arts and Culture. Reach out to her, explain to her that I did not know that she took that date on the 3rd, because me, I was expecting to take on the 10th of January, but then after I decided to go on the 3rd. But as soon as we signed the contract on the 3rd of January for Busy Signal, she called and started to shout and all those things. But we did not know that she was already going to have an album launching. So then I was trying to make sure that what about she come and she will try and perform on stage for her to come and perform, and then we can advertise her day. But she said no, she's not going to do. But she think that because maybe I'm not a Gambian, and me I'm a Gambian like her. Because all the time what she was talking about was these foreigners, they are bringing in international artists and all those things. And Gambia is even big for 10 artists. You understand? And you cannot say that only 3rd is just your day. You understand? Everybody can. There are a lot of artists from Senegal that came. And there are other programs on the 3rd as well. So it's not that we are fighting. We are not, me personally, I'm not fighting. I even, whenever these Gambian artists come to Europe, I even get up and go and give them money just to support them, because I love them and I want them to elevate. I want them to achieve something. So that's why we are trying to promote these Gambian artists so they can come to Europe, because even other artists, they come to Scotland, they come to England and Sweden and all those things. And me, sometimes I'm behind it. But if they want to fight us in Gambia, we are Gambians. Let's try and be one. Let's try and be one.
All right, thank you very much. I think what the CEO was trying to put, let's all try to be one. Okay, so now you have heard from the boss. There is nothing that we are doing without consultation. Okay, so that's why we're gonna stop. That's why we're gonna leave it. Okay.
Yeah,
so your last question
is a visit now.
Okay, your last question. So,
would you want to have any collaboration with the Gambian artists?
Were you here?
Oh, he came late. Yes.
He came late.
Yeah, he came
late.
late.
I definitely would like to do songs with Gambian.
Do you know anyone of you?
I don't know them by name, but I listen to some of the music.
You can try Anti Addis Party and Flexi Joe. They are dancehall artists.
What's the name?
Are you
Anti Addis Party and Flexi Joe. I'm recommending it for you.
Flexi Joe and
Anti Addis Party. Addis Party.
Addis Party.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we will Google it later. And then
Try
we'll
those two. They're good. Yeah, they're very good.
You recommend those two?
Yeah, I recommend those two.
Okay.
And Antu will be performing at Yoso.
And who?
Antu will be performing at Yoso. He's just from an European tour.
You go performing tomorrow?
Yeah,
yes.
One of them.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Thank you very much for the question.
Thank you for the clarification.
Thank you, everybody.
Because people get it mixed up. People mix it up. So I wanted you to clarify that part, and that's very important. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for that question. And thank you for the answer, Aziz. And then now, I think we come to the end of everything because we have other things to do. But we cannot thank you all enough. Gambians, you have really done very, very well. So the last thing was to get this make a cappella. So we don't know. But that was the last thing that
I just want to ask this nice favor, because the iPhone 17 Pro Max, I want him, if he can, present the iPhone 17 Pro to the winner on that day on stage. If you can do that.
Yeah.
Yes, I could do.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. If you want to see us, we are heading to Brikama. Everybody watching live, meet us in Brikama. From here, we're going to Brikama.
Yes. We want an acapella. What song?
One more night.
One more night?
Yeah.
Praise and worship was that's what I'm doing.
El Shaddai,
Yes, sir.
El Shaddai, out by the Father, fear for your night. I die along these streets today. I die the youths them along the way. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, Gambia we call for night and night. Light over I and I while I try.
Thank you very much. That's why you match it up. Thank you.
Ibu dunia mati akan merah.
So we're gonna go over quick, grab the food. Okay.